Welcome to another video on my channel. In this video I'm going to be going over PID settings that work very well for me. These in my opinion are the best settings for my setup. That being said, here's a little bit of a disclaimer. It may not work with all setups and all quad types. However, mine is a high-powered X220 racer. These work great for me flying in acro. That being said, let's get to the PID Tuning Tab in Betaflight. Alright, on this tab we're going to look at the center of the page. We're going to look at proportional, integral, derivative, RC rate, super rate, the max degrees per second, and RCX Ball. These are the main settings which control how your quad reacts to different inputs from your RC sticks and how it corrects itself. In this video, I'm going to mainly focus on the RC rate, super rate, and RCX Ball and how it affects the quad's performance. Alright, so the RC rate is the rate of the curve. It's the steepness of the curve. The higher the RC rate, the faster the quad is going to react. So, as you can see from my settings here, I have my pitch and roll at a 1.5 RC rate and my yaw at a 2.0, which is a little bit steeper than the pitch and roll. I want my yaw to be a lot more snappy than my pitch and roll. They both are very snappy, but I like my yaw a little bit higher. Alright, the next column to the right of the RC rate is the super rate. The super rate changes the max degrees per second, how fast it'll roll, pitch, or yaw at the extremities of the sticks. So if you change that Betaflight, say you push it up to 0.7, 0.8, the number of degrees per second is going to increase proportionally. So the end of the exponential curve there is going to increase. The column just to the right of that is the max degrees per second that your quad will react with the RC rate and the super rate. That being said, at the extremity of the stick, it can move, in this case for pitch, it can move 1000 degrees per second. So think of a circle, it's 360. This can move 1000 degrees circular in 1 second. Alright, the column immediately to the right of the angle, the one I'm messing with now, is the RCX Ball. This rate changes how it reacts in the center of the stick. So the higher the number, the softer it is in the center of the stick. That being said, so if you want a little more play towards the center of your sticks, it's not going to react as fast, let's say on a little turn, as it is if you put the stick further out. That's why the rate at which it changes increases as you go out from the center of the stick. So I put a little bit of expo because I want a little bit of play in the center. I don't want it to be directly linear if it was 0, and I don't want it to be super flat in the center so it jumps. So I want it to have a little bit like 0.2. So I hope this video was helpful. These are the settings I use. They will work. They work for me, and I'm pretty sure they will work on most setups. So drop a comment, see below if it works for you. Thanks for watching.